Hey guys, my name is Egg, and welcome back to another City Skylines experimental video, where today I want to see how we can create some type of a car park scam to make as much cash, money moolah, as possible. Now, I got a couple of ideas on what I can pretty much do for this experiment, and it should be pretty fun. I want to try and trap the citizens into almost like a pedestrianized city or residential area, and the only way to kind of bring your vehicle over there is to park up and then walk, and then if you want to go anywhere else, you got to get your car out of the car park and then drive to the destination where you need to park again and walk. You see where this is going? I think you do. Welcome back to the City Skylines 2 experimental video, and if you are enjoying these fun little videos, then make sure you smash that like button down below. If you are new around here, make sure you do subscribe so you get notified when more episodes do come out. But we're going to jump straight into this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to first buy some more tiles, so I've got a little bit of room to play around with. Now, I'll just go kind of crazy. I'll buy this many, and boom. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a very simple grid system, but I want to do it with pedestrianized roads. And this is here. So, the only thing it will allow is foot traffic apart from service and delivery vehicles. Now, I'm not sure if the delivery vehicles also means, like, for example, if you were to go to the industry, does that work with delivery vehicles, or is it like, wait, hold on, that's not a grid, boy, or is the delivery vehicles like post mail, you know what I mean? I don't know on that front, but we'll go to about here and we'll push this up as a beautiful grid right now. We'll go quite large with it. There we go, so we can get quite a few people living here. Actually, I don't want to go too big, so I need to make sure that there's like a nice radius for the car parks. So if I place you about, there, right, and what we'll do is we'll delete some of this middle part right now. So if I delete all the connections to here, because this is where we're going to set up a bunch of car parks and have a central point where the road, an actual real road comes in, and that's it. So if I upgrade this road here to be, I might make it a 4-lane road because I can fit, I feel like we're going to get a lot of traffic. And if we put a bunch of car parking spots down right now, so I've got a couple of options that we can pretty much use. I think I'll go with very large ones first, and we've got to figure out as well the spacing of it. So if I put you here for just a moment, and if I utilize my little kind of alley, do I do the alley roads? Would the alley road be too much? If I go straight across, how far did I take it there? Leaving a free. So if I do that, and if I then flip the car park around, and then place another set of car parks down. Now, I don't know how many vehicles I should expect for this. I'm not 100% sure how many vehicles I should expect. Now, I've got to work out right now the spacing within. So that there is an 88. So if I go for an 88, which is here, and then straight down. Right, I need to get off this grid mode right now, don't I? 88 again, which is... Oh no, 88. What would it be between the two? A 176, which is there, and then run this down. So I've might gone a little bit longer in some areas, but it's all okay. It'll work out in the end. It will all work out in the end. So that will give me a total of, there's currently 4 car parks. Okay, that spacing didn't really work out too well, did it? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 car parks. Do you reckon that will be enough? I think it may be. And just to make it even more walkable, what we'll also introduce is paths going from here. So we'd also do a little kind of crossroads as well, so they can walk across down these little gaps. And I don't know if I'll be able to implement it here because of the way now the land is going to fall. Mainly on this side, but we'll see. No, that works perfectly. Oh, hold on. I can actually get 2 more car parks. I just realized. Right, boom. Boom. So that's 12 car parks in total. So the only way they're going to be able to enter this part of the city right now is through this road. And they've got to park up and then walk to wherever they live. Now, this is solely going to be residential, okay? That's the main gist of this. So I'm going to then move this all the way down a little bit further down to here, where we're going to set up. Where's the snap right there? Is that what? Hello, Mr. Snap? There we go. Where we're going to set up some commercial and industry. Now, I don't know whether the industry can be situated on pedestrian roads. I'm not sure how that kind of works. But it's going to be far enough away that they can't walk, so they'll be forced to get into their vehicle to then drive down to here to also park up as well. I know, boys. An absolute scam right now. An absolute scam. So I'm not too sure about these pedestrian roads for the industry. It says delivery vehicles, but I don't know whether cargo trucks are classed as delivery vehicles. You know what I mean? I don't know. Worst case scenario, we'll kind of edit and readjust it. So let me now build a beautiful grid. So we'll come off here right now, go up a bit. And I'm hoping that there's going to be no issues with this. So if I went to there, and I'm hoping I can also do the same on this side. So up to there, run this across, boom. Now, this is probably a lot more than the other one. It's probably a lot more than what we've got set up on the other side. And I think there's one more on this side than the other. I want to try and make it slightly even. So, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we are perfectly even. So let's upgrade the 4-lane road right now just here. So continuing this jazz moving forward. And then we'll set up our car parks. So do the same on this side then. So we know we need to be about... Well, the first one's going to be an 88, right? The first one's an 88, which is just here. Oh, actually, is this going to be give me enough room? I just noticed right now. We're actually pretty close. Have I got enough room? I do not have enough room. Right, I'm going to have to delete this as well. Whoopsie, your boy made an upsie. Right, anyway, I can throw at least these in this side. And then get the road set up and we'll kind of run it all the way down to the end. Am I in grid mode? I still am grid mode, aren't I? Oh my goodness me. It's a pain. It's a pain. So 176. Let me run this directly across. And then again, a 176. So there's not that many car parks on this side as there is going to be on the residential side. Which kind of makes a lot of sense. We should see a lot more vehicles in the residential areas. But it's still an adequate amount of car parks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's the same amount of car parks. So there's no stress, no dramas, boys. The only stress and dramas that we'll have is the sheer amount of traffic we're going to have within these areas. Right, so coming off this, run it all the way across. This is now be setting up the little walkable paths. So, oh, this one's going to be quite interesting. Right, if I go across like that, all the way down. Right, there we go. I'm trying to get it to overlap. And apparently, the land is not landing. Right, how far have I got to make this? Slope is too steep. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay, so we have to go up slightly. To go down. The problem is, right, we're going down while going downhill. Right, ignore that, okay? Just ignore it. Don't question it. Just ignore it. Right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now, within this, we need to set up a couple of our kind of stuffy utilities right now to make the city functional. And then we can begin the scam. So, we'll first zone over on this side a bunch of industry. So I'll do all the industry here, which I'm fully expecting not to be able to have vehicles driving around. So I'm going to build it like that. Worst case scenario, I upgrade the roads. Easy peasy, mate. Easy peasy. Right, we get the low density residential. We'll get some high density residential. I'll squeeze in some offices just in case they're feeling a little bit fancy right now. But apart from that, we need to place down our own gas plant. I'm going to go for the gas one because it provides a lot of power. All that good stuff. So the power will spread, and now we need to take care of the water situation. So I could do ground pumping stations. You know what? I'm not going to beat around the bush. We're just going to get in what we need in. So got that in. I'll do sewage outlets because they're better at the moment for us, because I am going to wait for the educated people. That's all done. I'm going to throw down a recycling center just for the garbage. And that's it for now. It's just the other city services like schooling, policing, healthcare, all that kind of jazz. So if I start with the high density and we build this initially here, we'll do then the medium density going around here and here. We'll do a couple of row houses there and there, there and there, and then we'll do some low density here. So hopefully a lot of that will kind of build up. We'll now quickly throw in some of this stuff. So I'll drop in a hospital. We'll drop in a school, a high school, a college, a university. All the stuff around the residential area to make it worthwhile. We'll then drop in the fire station and the police station as well. Oh, and death care. Cannot forget the death care. So a cemetery just over here. Right. That is everything that we're pretty much going to need. I just need to connect this road up into the middle. And then we're pretty much good to go. This is actually quite exciting. So let's come off this then. What road have I think I've got like a larger road, which will be okay. I know it's a bit funky, but we'll go with it. And we'll go for a large roundabout there for the traffic. And then we press play. We fast forward. And now we truly see where the issues lie. So like I said, these aren't really complaining about it being a pedestrianised road just yet. We'll see if the industry does complain. But at this moment in time, there is a base fee of $10 for every car park. So we'll see how we get on. Apparently the ground pumping station's not pumping. Is there an issue? Do you not have water? Oh, I've just realised. It's actually, we already need more water than what we can currently handle. So, doesn't change. Oh, an extra pump I can throw on. But again, it's not really going to change much. I threw an extra pump on, but yeah, doesn't do us. You know what, we're just going to go for the water. Sucking up from the edge. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, boys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's just not mess around right now. Let's not mess around, boys. So that there, surely we are connected. Are you for real? You're not connected? Right, move it. What type of connection do we need? Is it a whole connection in terms... Oh, this is so annoying, isn't it? It's so annoying. You know what? Get rid of you. I don't even want you no more. I don't... The water options in this game are so terrible. They really are. Right, stop complaining, Seniac, and get your more groundwater pumping stations down. Right, which is definitely going to suck up all the water. Gives us what we need. Right, stop complaining. So, are the industrial vehicles... Yes, they're able to access the pedestrian area. Wait, you're not very pedestrian vehicle, are you? Who are you? Wait, who are these vehicles? And why are they driving and not using car parks? Who are you? Don't void my experiment from the get-go right now. Right, they're driving up. How are they able to drive on this? Guys, this is a pedestrianised road right now. This is a pedestrianised street. It only allows foot traffic. You're not allowed to go here. what are you doing? I mean, some of them are getting the memo. Some of them get the memo. But why do I have vehicles driving around? I'm hoping it's because it's just the initial people moving in. That's what I'm hoping for. And then after this, it's purely they have to park up. Excuse me, guys, this is illegal. This is very illegal. Very illegal right now. But they don't, I mean, it looks like they're going to a destination and going back. To be honest with you, it looks like they're going to their building, realizing that they can't park, and then driving back to the car park. That's what it kind of looks like right now. That is kind of what it looks like, but I could be wrong. Now, I've got to make sure that they can't park on this road. So we're going to place down a bunch of trees on the sides. So go all the way down to here, and then on this side, all the way up. Which means that they can't park on this road. You think I'm stupid? You think your boy's stupid right now? Which I'm going to apply the same on this. And then leading up. And there we go. So we're just going to wait for them for people to keep moving in. That's all we can do right now. That's all we can do. I'll turn the traffic lights off here as well. On the off chance it just speeds up the process of everybody getting to a car park. But we now just need to slowly play the waiting game. The ever so slow waiting game. As the population builds up slightly. As the residents move in. Ever so slightly. Do we have a traffic jam over here? Oh, no, no. Oh, they're going to change the symbols. The traffic accident and the traffic jam symbol are way too close. They look way too similar. So, yeah. Not too bad. We got one vehicle parked. We actually got... What is that there? Is that a... No. We got one vehicle parked up over here. So we just got to give it time for the city to settle down, for people to realise what's going on, for them to move in. But we'll try and get rid of a bunch of traffic lights where we can on these junctions. Just to slightly ease the burden and the flow of traffic. That's all we can pretty much do. So, let the scam commence. What I've done now is I've built a region around it, a little zone, and I've implemented a combustion engine ban, which is hopefully going to reduce a lot of the vehicles, but I'll be honest with you right now, they're not getting the memo. They are still, I mean, some of them are doing what they say, but a lot of them are just driving in and ignoring all logic beyond will. So if I follow this little pickup truck right now, and let's see what it gets up to as it drives through the shadows of the skyscrapers. So it goes to this building and goes in. Okay. So they can still park at the buildings, which I still don't understand why. You're meant to park up. So I might have to take measures into my own hands right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually delete this road, which will cause some problems with the city now. So what I'll do is I'll quickly now reconnect up the water and the power. We'll do it on both sides here because, you know, issues. There we go. And we're going to need power, right? Yeah, power is the same issue as well. Now, what we're going to have issues with is the garbage. That is going to be a problem. But this game, unlike City Skylines 1, it doesn't complain that much about garbage. Well, it does complain, but it's not as bad, if that makes any sense. So what I'll do now then is also link up a path that would have, well, the road would have been to here, just to give them more walkable routes and options. So now they truly are forced to park up. They've got no choice. There is no way to enter this area unless you park your vehicle in the car park and you walk. That is it. That is it at this point. So we should start seeing that all of these vehicles slowly start filling up these car parking spots. Now, as of right now, I haven't changed any of the prices. The parking fee for each car park is still currently 10 big ones. So in terms of revenue coming in, you can see right now what's happening. We're going to be spending a lot of money because I've got a lot of service buildings, so I'm not expecting to make any profit right now because of what I've got set up to make the city run. But what we're looking at, and I believe it's service fees. So in services and in... Actually, where would I find this? Is it roads? revenues. I mean, oh, this is it. Yes, there we go. 16,000. Wait, that can't be it, right? Where's the parking fees? That's not parking fees, is it? How do you view parking fees? Production budget. Because if I go to service trade, service fees here, it says parking fees. Oh no, it is right. It is right. Okay. So I see how it is. Right, I see how it is, boys. So I think we're just now slowly waiting for more and more vehicles to park. And we do have a huge backlog of vehicles coming in. So what is their main issue then with trying to get in? It's people also crossing the roads, but also getting rid of traffic lights. I feel like I've already got rid of traffic lights once. Oh, he doesn't want to get rid of traffic lights. I tried to get rid, but they're still here. Guys, I'm trying my hardest right now to get rid of traffic lights, but they won't let me get rid of them. No, they really won't let me get rid of traffic lights. You're on your own. You're on your own, you damn fools. So, yeah, they'll fill up these then, hopefully. I think they'll fill up the closest ones to them, is what they're going to do. But now I have ultimate gridlock. Now we have ultimate gridlock. I wonder if we can kind of create some symmetrical roads. I don't know if that will be a kind of a benefit to anybody at this point. But yeah, we have... Okay, maybe it's not that huge, but we have gridlock, boys. We had gridlock. Oh, it's okay, guys. You take your time. Do not worry. Do not worry. But I'm also starting to think maybe we should kind of build the roads going down the side as well to give us some side access to make it a little bit easier. I don't know. I still feel like they'll choose this method of road. But this is not going to get the cars parked any quicker. We need other plans. He's now to 30,000 big ones. They're almost, well, 44,000 big ones right now. They're almost quadrupled. And what I did was I built a perimeter road going around the edge, which now allows more vehicles to flow in a little bit easier. So the roads are situated where they can't park on them. And so they're forced to park in a car park, which is now starting to get busier and busier and busier. So, in terms of the grand... Wait, is this disconnected, the pipes? I don't know what's going on right there, because we're still technically connected. But, it works. You can create a car park scam. And at any point, we can just choose to go zoop and up the ticket or the cost prices. So, it's a shame I can't do it as a whole. But I can adjust this for $50. There's no way in this world that they will pay $50 to park their car. There's no way in this world. But I'll do it to all of these right now. That is now timesing 5 the price. And that's assuming that they'll still pay it. But what other options have they got? They don't. Now this might stop a lot of the people moving into the city. But just by doing that straight away, my service fees are 46,000. Will they increase dramatically? Or will they decrease because of up the ticket price? I feel like it might decrease. That's what I feel. 200,000. You see that, right? You see that right now. 200,000 in fees? No freaking way. That is mental. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy. The car parking scam is real, boys. It is absolutely real right now. And they're still coming in. So the initial backlog is now gone, and it's just now the steady growth of vehicles making their way over here. At some point, the place will really start to complain, but we're also going to apply the same logic to over here. Now, I don't know how this kind of side of it's going to work, because I can't disassociate it. Well, actually, I could. But then we don't have any imports or exports. But then that's when you need to start thinking about setting up train lines and stuff like that. And that's when it all becomes overcomplicated. All this just to charge an extra couple of pennies for the car parks right now. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? It is kind of crazy. But everything's now set to $50. So, and they're still driving in. They're still willing to drive in and pay the money. So the service fees, parking fees are now literally halved. So they're like, I'm not paying those fees, Sadiak. I'm not paying those fees. But again, what else are they going to do? Now, I won't advise building a city like this, but if you are struggling for money, think about ways in which you can trap cars in car parks to make some serious cash. Some serious cash, boys. It could be the way forward. 140,000 right now in parking fees. I also assume it depends on the time of day. You need a lot of people to be, you know, in this vicinity and all that kind of sweet stuff. So I could kind of just keep growing the population slightly. That's what I could do. We have office demand coming in, but we also have offices. I mean, I suppose it all depends on the area. But yeah, we got a couple of offices there. Zone all that in. Gets more vehicles moving in. And they are slowly but surely, we are still filling up the car parks. So service fees drop down again, but it's getting to that time of day right now where people are leaving their houses, getting in their vehicles and going to work. That's the time of day we're currently getting to right now, but it's looking busy. The fact that we've still got vehicles driving in shows that they've got no choice but to pay the $50. This truly might be the car parking scam that we've all been waiting for. Now, in the long run, I don't know what this is going to do to a city because you're really alienating it and also you're basing your whole design on trapping them. But other than that, the service fees are now starting to drop. You can tell that they're all now starting to go to work. But there is that weird transition where they'll then go to over there. But the problem is, right, it allows them to drive through here and go to the building. So you're not fully getting the same amount of vehicles parking over here. So you kind of have to wait until they all come home. And then you get the fees overnight. Damn, boys. Big stonks. Big cash. But let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about this sweet little car park scam. What would you do to make it more efficient? Is it something that you would think about implementing into your own cities? Let me know in the comment section down below. But I feel like this is just pure evil. I almost don't want to continue it because I feel so bad. And I don't know why, because this is a game. But let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.